여러분 안녕하세요.
I never do that.
No?
No.
Okay, let's go.
Hi guys, this is Amy.
And Roman, 안녕.
안녕.
So today we're gonna talk about how we met.
네, because every international couple do it.
And
So
because
I think-
we're not original people, we're gonna do it too. Get out!
So in 2015, I was in the USA and he was in France.
Let's start from beginning.
Yeah, that's the beginning.
It's the beginning.
Yeah. 2015, I was in the USA. He was in France. I was planning on traveling in Europe, and there is a pen pal website called interpal.com or something like that. .net. I don't remember.
Interpol.com.
Yeah, anyway, I knew that website and I wanted to travel Europe, so I wanted to make friends before I go to Europe. You know, when you think of Europe, the first thing that come up to your head is Paris.
Is it?
Yeah, for a lot of people, yes. I mean, London is beautiful too. There's a lot of beautiful places in Italy, but for me, I wanted to go to Paris. I was looking for friends in France. And then I found his profile and I was thinking, oh, this guy is so cute. I'm gonna message him. So I did. And right after I messaged you, he asked me for my Kakao ID, which means he had a lot of Korean people talking because he knew what Kakao is. You know.
I was looking at travel people too.
What do you mean travel people?
I was looking at people from other countries because I wanted to go travel anyway.
Yeah? So anyway.
I was talking to some girls,
Yeah, he was talking to some girls.
but I found you.
I remember we did video call for 3 hours every single day for like 6 months.
It was already like relation already.
Yeah, because he asked me after a few months or few weeks of talking to each other, he asked me if he can tell his friends that he has a girlfriend. So
Did I?
yeah, you don't even remember? So he did. I'm not making this up. You did. And I left USA, came back to Korea, and I was planning on moving to Australia. On the way to Australia, I stopped in France to meet him. So we met in Paris. That was 6 months after we've been talking. So for 6 months, we were talking every single day, 3 hours per day, but we never met. We've never met until then.
So she came to France.
We met at the airport in Paris.
We met at the airport. I was already in love. We spent a little bit of time in Paris, and after we went to south of France.
And we traveled in France. And I left to Australia. And then 3 months after, you came to Australia.
Yeah, you were actually the big reason why I leave.
So we stayed in Australia about 2 years, little less than 2 years, during working holiday, and I did a little bit of student visa.
I worked.
Yeah, and then
I worked.
yeah,
And I worked. But it was fun.
yeah, he liked Australia. And then we came to Korea. I came back to Korea, and he came to Korea to visit me. And after that, he came to Korea with the working holiday visa. So we did a lot of long distance relationship. Yeah, so my friends were like, Amy, don't be careful. It's not a good idea to go see him in France and you're going alone.
If you meet people online, always take care anyway.
For me, you know, we had, I don't know.
It was
Maybe-
different for us because we've talked for really a lot of time, about
Yeah.
6 months
6
before
months.
we actually met, and we were always talking with video chat and keep in touch, and like always on video call. So we basically knew about our life a lot before we actually met. So it was like I already met her before I met her, right?
And I remember I was a little bit afraid of meeting you in person because
Because I'm too handsome.
you know, because it can be different, you know. from talking on the phone and meeting in person, it can be different.
Yeah, it's a lot of stress. I was like crazy stressed.
Why?
Because I was meeting you for the first time. Maybe in real she's not gonna be exactly like that. So I was just overthinking, you know? So as soon as I met you, I was like, okay, that's good one. She's the good one. So that's good.
So I passed the test.
Yeah.
So meeting people online is, you gotta be careful, but nowadays a lot of people meet on internet.
Yeah, there is a lot of ways to meet people nowadays. You can use a lot of internet, even if it's not to find the love of your life, but you can always meet really good people. If you like to travel, there's a lot of groups, a lot of Facebook groups, anything, Instagram, all that stuff. You can always find and meet new people online from other different countries, and even language doesn't stop you anymore because you got all the apps to translate stuff. You can always speak English. Everyone speaks English nowadays. So
I wanna say one thing. Meeting people online is something that you have to be careful, but it doesn't mean that because you met that person from online that this person is really bad. Not everybody on internet is dangerous. I think if you don't know that person from long time ago, or if you don't have like mutual friends, you never know about that person, you know? Like if you're going
too far.
Yeah, anyway.
So yeah, and this year I came back with a student visa because I want to be with her, and that's a good way to study Korean as well. It's always good to have a third language.
So that's how we met, and we've been dating for, this is our 6th year, and now we're engaged. So yeah.
Engaged?
You're lucky.
You are lucky.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
Alright, that's how we met, and that's all.
Alright, we don't know how to finish it, so we'll just finish it. Bye bye.
Yeah, 안녕.